I'm Eric Schurenberg, Editor-in-Chief of CBS MoneyWatch, and for this installment of Minds Over Money, I'm joined by David Laibson, Professor of Economics at Harvard University. David, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
All right, the topic today is a major financial planning error that people make, which is procrastination. You have come up with some great examples of that. Test me. Let's see what kind of a procrastinator I am.
So one famous study by Daniel Reed looked at workers in Holland, and they were asked, what snack would you like us to deliver to you in a week's time? And the workers were given a choice, chocolate or fruit.
In a week's time?
In a week's time. What do you want next week? And the workers said, well, next week, I want to do the right thing. Give me the fruit, of course.
Oh, of course.
And then the researchers came back and said, great, we came back, but we lost your forms from last week, and we don't remember what you chose. Got to choose again. And now the reward was directly available.
What do I want to eat?
What are you
right
going to get in the moment?
Uh-huh.
And of course, everyone flipped. Now everyone wants chocolate. So you see this again and again and again. We humans have wonderful, good intentions about what we're going to do in the future. We're going to sign our will. We're going to diversify our assets. We're going to find the low-fee funds. We're going to save more. We're going to exercise. We're going to eat better. You name it. And it's all about next week, next year. The problem is when now arrives, it's the moment of action. We're supposed to, at this moment, diversify the portfolio, raise the savings rate. We decide once again to push it further into the future.
Now there's an economic way of quantifying the cost of this error, a discount rate. Can you give me an explanation?
It's called present bias. It's the idea that psychologically we weight the present fully and we weight the future much less, let's say half. So we're always saying to ourselves, I can push off hard work into the future because I know I should do it. That's a given. But if I do it now, I pay full price psychologically. But if I do the hard work of reading the prospectus, calling up my asset manager, doing all the stuff I know I should do, if I do it in the future, I kind of get it for half price. Because psychologically, the stuff I do tomorrow weighs on me half as much as doing it right now, which is really unpleasant. So we have this tendency to push off all of these activities.
The 50% discount for waiting. All right, so how do you overcome that psychological tendency?
Commitment. You basically tie your hands, or you have someone else tie your hands. So one thing that's happening, you might say to your spouse, look, we keep postponing this, let's help each other, and we're going to agree Saturday evening we'll put the kids to bed and we're going to do it that night. Let's promise each other. Now sometimes we find ways to really put teeth into these commitments. So for example, with my co-authors, we set a deadline. And we say that if someone misses the deadline, they have to make a $500 contribution to someone they don't like.
To a politician they don't
right,
like.
Exactly. So you can add teeth. Now in practice, the way it's happening in the workplace is a little less cute. In the workplace, now we have auto-enrollment. So rather than
letting 401k plans.
401k. So rather than having procrastination undercut our willingness to save, now procrastination enhances our saving because now we're automatically enrolled in the 401k plan, and if we procrastinate, we keep saving. Only the people who have the energy to opt out stop saving. So there are ways to change our environments. Employers and firms can change our environments, or even families can change environments to actually make procrastination work for us.
Good, all right, so get someone else to keep you honest, and remember that
make
$500 tip jar to the politician you hate. David, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And thanks for watching.